Right now, justice is being sought for people impacted by radiation exposure linked to nuclear testing and contamination. The Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, or RECA, was designed to provide financial relief for people who were exposed. And awareness is key for people who are eligible, and that is where Pink Angels Foundation steps in. And joining us this morning is Dr. Chantel Jones, founder of the Pink Angels. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for
Waking up
having me.
early and rolling downtown like that. We enjoy this. Let's begin, first of all. Tell me about the Pink Angels.
Yeah, so the Pink Angels Foundation has been around for 15 years, and so we have serviced well over hundreds of women in the St. Louis metro area that were diagnosed with breast cancer, both male and female. And so we've been boots on the ground for quite a long time.
Now, Rika, of course, because of the exposure, a lot of folks want that compensation because they too have been dealing with cancer. As you reach out to people to try to bring awareness to them, what are some of the questions you're hearing?
A lot of the questions are, am I eligible? You know, people don't understand that no matter where they lived in their lifetime could qualify them or make them eligible for RECA. They think that it has to be exactly 2 years from the day they were diagnosed.
Okay.
But it's really, if you lived in one of those affected areas in your lifetime, you may be eligible.
How many zip codes are we talking about here?
21 zip codes, 15 in North County, 4 in St. Charles, and 2 in St. Louis City.
Why do you think it was such a fight to get RECA compensation for the people in Missouri? Because I think we're like the last state that was approved for it.
Absolutely, and so RECA's been around for a very long time. It's just that Missouri is late getting to the party, and so when we look at Missouri and all of the impacted areas, we are actually the largest affected demographic across the nation. And so thanks to Senator Hawley and Just Moms, they were able to provide and get a document that proved since 1949 that this exposure was dumped into the water system and still affects people today.
How much money are we talking about in compensation here?
I know that we have allocated about $7 billion, but 4.6 billion of that could be allocated for the St. Louis area. And if you are eligible, you could be eligible for 50,000 with some of the cancers that are listed, the eligible cancers. And then if you are filing based off of a survivor, you would be eligible, the next of kin would be eligible of 25,000.
Okay, so when people go to apply, what do they need to bring? What goes into filling out this document?
Yes, so the application is 24 pages,
Wow.
right? Yes, 25 pages, but a lot of it is non-applicable. The challenges is getting that documentation, such as divorce decrees or original marriage licenses or birth certificates, death certificates, and that information have to be specified on those documents if you are applying based off of survivorship. And so we're working in tandem with St. Louis County Vital Records to get that documentation, but knowing that if you have siblings and for instance, if I have 4 siblings, but 2 of them passed away, we need death certificates for each one of those to provide evidence that they are no longer living. And so that is a lot of the challenge. And who is eligible? Not people just not applying because they just don't know that they are eligible for it.
Awareness is key. It is certainly key. Now, I know that this is something that is near and dear to your heart.
Yes.
You and I have known each other for some time now.
Yes.
Just how passionate are you right now with trying to get all these documents filled out and taking care of these people?
Well, we know that there are scammers and also attorneys who have been contacting the community, and we want you to know that you can fill this application out without an attorney. It's that simple. We are the Pink Angels Foundation. We are assisting walk-ups and setting appointments, navigating seniors and anyone who would like more information on how to apply on your own. You know, they can charge anywhere from 2% to 10% to 40%. They are making a way to increase those charges. And so we want the community to know that you can do it on your own.
Okay. And I want people to know, too, that Dr. Jones has a personal journey that she has been on. She's a breast cancer survivor. And so I understand wholly why you're so passionate
Yes.
about making sure people push through and get this done.
Yes, yes. And so we have a team of people that are standing by waiting to assist you, whether it's in person or through email, or if you simply have a question, we are here to answer and be the lifeline in the community while needed for RECA.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for
I wish
having
you all
me.
the best.
Yes, thank
you
you.
for being here, and thank you for your efforts in the community.
Always.
Thank you so much.